Forever 21.
Sorry. Started, huh? But see, then I put my glasses on.
Amma.
I knew you were going to say this. Finally. You know what? Forever 21 glass me thittuvenu solittu poten, but there are so many accounts that say Shruts. I'm looking for the blue tick and then it disappears.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming.
I've got Akshara's Goth Batman mug for our chat, especially.
Whoa, look at that. I should have thought about the mug. See, everything about Adida, I was just talking. So if Shruti is slaying every single look, red carpet, movies, everything, there should be some thought behind it. It can't be random. But then, nee vandu mug vachirunda. But then I had a coat on black because you are the girl that slays black every time. This is this Yogi.
Gobs have started underneath.
Yeah,
Ma,
exactly.
Better.
It just slid down. Yes.
So yes, yeah. Amrita, tell me.
So I'm going to start with this quote saying black is modest and arrogant at the same time. Now, arrogant yes. Black is lazy, easy, yet mysterious. But black has something to say all the time. I don't bother you. Don't bother me, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yamamoto's quote.
You know what it is? It's from a young age, I've really been comfortable in this color. And people keep asking me, why do you wear black? See, when I was like 5, 6, I wasn't like, oh, I want to be a rock star. No, it wasn't that. Just,
exactly.
I loved the color. I always loved it.
But why? So, I mean, an all black, under age, when girls just love pink. Yes.
No, I never liked pink. I like pink now. You've seen my house. Like, my decor has pink. But I never wear pink, really. You only force me to wear pink.
And you did wear it. I love you for that. So on that note, I have something. Your childhood.
In all black. See?
All black. See? What is this? It's an all black.
You know, I mean, kind of.
For all your fans, yeah, we're going to post all these
we
later,
want to say that this black has been, we're going to post these pictures, no? I think it's possible that I saw my dad wear black so much. Maybe. Because you know, Appa wears a lot of black.
Yeah, a lot of black, but you never got the khaki and the olives. I thank all the gods for that.
Papa is always in. What is that shirt? We should tell everyone what shirt brand he loves. What is that shirt with all Columbia?
Columbia. Oh my God. Appa he loves Columbia, right? Absolutely.
Yes. Papa loves his olive green, navy blue, and khaki color.
Khakis. Why are you leaving out the khakis? Head to toe khaki. Today also, when we were setting up some look, we saw the khaki shoes in your wardrobe. And why am I having these Appa
shoes? So for everyone watching, I was like, Amrita was actually helping me style something today. And I said, she's like, how many shoes do you have? And I said, you know what I realized? I bought these khaki colored shoes to be like my dad and I'm never going to wear them.
Exactly. Appa kind of shoes just remain there. I was shocked to see that in the wardrobe. Yeah, because Shruti's shoe collection, guys, oh my God. Seriously, it's a class set. We all need to like, if someone asks me the question,
it's nice because it's like 2 shelves of boots, 2 shelves of high heels, 3 shelves of sneakers. It's like not normal.
Exactly. It's really not normal.
And I'm saying, was right. You were like, you can't just go through this season one shoe, because when I like one thing, I will do that one thing again and again.
Exactly, because I've only been seeing your Balenciaga as a naked wolf.
But are you going to season Manu?
Appa now only in the season la.
Ma, you are not a shoe, you are socks. Nee illama the shoe poda mudiyadhu ma.
Also, you're one of those people, socks illama shoe poda maata.
Oh my God, who wears shoes without socks?
There are people who wear shoes, but you are like your father. Socks are 3 pair veno. Innor pair socks. Yeah. So when we do a song sequence with you in a movie, which I haven't done, I will make sure I will make a +1 for whatever is necessary. I don't want to be
Yeah.
blasted on sets. Yeah, I'll try to be very careful. Yeah, so this black obsession. Yeah, we'll come back. What? Okay, chinna vayasula theriyala, but after you grew up, okay, well, for you all, this quarantine just begun, and I asked Shruti, what should I watch? And she was like, Amrita, I don't believe you haven't watched this, but there is this documentary on Alexander McQueen. You
Yes.
have to watch it. And I cried on watching
I
that. So
told
how
you you're
much has
trying.
absolutely, because he connects with you. He makes the clothes that have a connect. Those clothes speak. They make you laugh. They make you cry.
They
Everything,
make you
right?
feel.
Feel exactly. So how is
See,
that?
I think a lot of people forget that, sometimes for people who see, I'm not me, I'm not like into fashion, into this label, into this
Right.
designer, into this brand.
Absolutely.
I
Right.
appreciate it as pieces of art, as
Right.
somebody's expression.
Right.
And then I might be like, oh, I continuously like this person's expression. You also
Mm-hmm.
know I'm not big on spending because it's a brand.
Exactly.
It has to be me. It has to be
And
my vibe.
exactly, it needs to connect to you. Exactly.
Yeah.
You have set up this vibe, right?
Yeah.
So
In
for
my
that,
brain. Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, even when we do Indian looks, we kind of, I never
Yeah.
say I want this designer. I'm like,
Exactly.
I
No,
want to
I
be
still
a
remember. Yeah.
goth Indian.
Exactly. Like the Haram premiere we did.
Yes, for the Hiram premiere for Papa's birthday.
I got you
Yeah.
for I got you all the brands, Indian, idu panna, adu panna. Then you just called me after all that and said, just this. That's about it.
Yeah.
And
And
then statement.
it was really like an Indian goth look. And I loved it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That was the Indian goth. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's like
So,
my vibe. And yeah, like, so for me, Alexander McQueen, I've always loved it because his aesthetic is, I mean, obviously it's in my vibe.
yeah.
But I saw the film like when it came out in London, and I was so moved because I myself have always been like, yes, fashion is very artistic, but this man was just,
What does he do? And every collection of his, like
yes,
the Highland Rape was his first collection he made, where, people had blood and torn pieces of laces, but that collection was so good. I mean,
yes.
up until his last collection, அங்கிருந்து கடைசி வரைக்கும், I mean, what all he has done, like seriously, up to the Atlantis, which he did, which
I
I
love the
cried.
Atlantis. My goodness.
I
Yeah, absolutely. And there are moments in the documentary. What was the one before Atlantis? What was the one with all the skulls and everything?
Okay, Atlantis was the last one.
The
What
one
was the
before
one
that.
before that?
Well, anyway,
Anyways, yeah.
Destruction? No, what was it?
No. It was called something else. Just give me a second.
God, we're so bad. Anyway,
Savage
so it was
Beauty.
Savage Beauty, not
Savage
Destruction.
Beauty. Yeah.
Savage
So because I
Beauty.
knew we were going to talk so much, so I kind of made a
The
little
Savage
bit notes.
Beauty for me was like why I love his fashion is it's like me as a friend as well. I love to go
Exactly.
to dark places and make them
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yes.
Even in my songs.
But there's so
even
much positivity in your darkness too. That is what I love about you, because it's not just that goth. So talking about darkness and talking about goth, which aesthetic, is it Victorian for you? Is it I would
So, Amrita, can you hear me?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice question because for people, it's like yesterday I was doing a chat and somebody was like, I was just, how my vibe is, and they're like,
Yeah,
she does
yeah.
black magic, and I was really happy because my inspiration is Wicca, like the witch, gothic
Whoa.
witch is like
Okay.
a big part of my inspiration. You know that.
Yes.
It's not emo punk.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Uh-huh.
It's Victorian.
Yeah, but this
it's
is
dark. It's Wicca.
beautiful.
It's Wiccan. Yes.
Exactly, because it's Victorian is why I can see that in your accessories. When you try to
Yes.
accessorize, there's that
Yes.
aesthetic that just comes out
I mean,
so beautifully.
it's slightly, but I love my glamorous fit. I will never compromise.
Yes. Yes,
that
but Victorian is all about fits, right? I mean, they
It is,
started off
it
with
is.
corsets and It's
Yes.
all like,
You know
yeah,
me,
people
for me, it's
broke
always
bones.
my waist. It has to be
Exactly.
my waist.
Exactly. Yeah, I know that. So for you, you like fitted, you like the waist. So also, a part of that culture, that subculture then was bangs. Okay. But you could not have realized that when you were just 5 years old.
Was what, Baba?
Because bangs,
Subcon
bangs, bangs.
bangs. Yes. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have one more here. All your bangs. Okay, this is all Shruti before she came into the film industry.
No, actually, the rest are from the film industry only.
Oh,
You know
there's
why? The
one.
top
Uh,
one, Ajit sir
okay.
took that, where I put
Uh-huh.
fake bangs. I even have a
Oh my
pair of
God.
fake bangs.
Oh, really? Look
Yeah,
at this. I mean, but look at the child, Shruti. Look at the one in the yellow dress with the same bags. I mean, your parents did think
I
about it.
love bangs. If I could still get bangs, I would.
I'm sure as
It's
a
my
child you
favorite
must have
look.
said, this looks nice on me. Can we keep it? Did you tell your mom that?
I loved it. Yeah. In between, she had cut them very short, weirdly, like girl with a dragon tattoo. And then they grew, and I
Uh-huh.
loved it. And I used to love like looking through my bangs. I felt like
Oh,
a tiny superhero.
yeah. But how did you go to school with that? I mean, how did they let you in school with
No,
those
it had to
long
be
bags?
pinned and it had to be hairband. And just
Oh,
like the movie business also, they don't
and
like.
all that came off in the car.
And you know what Appa will say? Like, என்ன
Yeah.
Pomeranian மாதிரி வச்சிருக்க? So,
Yeah. Correct. That is so much his comment. Pomeranian மாதிரி இப்படி வச்சிருக்கியே.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So bangs and that and black. So let's talk about your inspiration. I mean, as you came into this industry, which period? Like, there is a certain period that inspires everybody. For me, it's been the 90s. I think as much as the two of us have spoken, because yeah, I want to say one thing. Styling Shruti is very, very easy if you understand her vibe. If not, it's impossible. You
No,
either get
don't
it.
say that.
Impossible as in it's in a very positive way because she is so easy to work with. Why? Because if you're convinced, and that convincing comes so easily with you because you understand the aesthetics, the geometry, the fit, everything so well, and you explain. Like, say, if I don't get something, you'll be like, "Illa Raja, இது வந்து and நிஜமாவே அது இல்ல ராஜா தான் அது இல்ல அது Sorry, guys. I had some technical issue. I'm very sorry. So that was a really nice conversation. Shruti is going to be back with us, and we're going to talk more on fashion and her inspirations. She just started talking about her inspiration. She has so many, and it's going to be like amazing listening to it because I have heard it, and I've been like, oh my God, wow. So when Shruti gives me, it's like taking homework sometimes. Styling Shruti, she'll be like, ma, idu irukilla ma, adu irukilla ma, idu pannalam, adu pannalam. See, but that's the beauty of it, right? I mean, as a stylist, as a designer, you keep growing with every artist, and with Shruti, it's like it's always just one second. Yes, Shruti will be with us any minute. And waiting for Shruti Haasan, waiting for Shruti. Hi, I am sorry.
Waste fellow.
Well, slowly learning. அதுதான் சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன். So every time styling Shruti is such an amazing thing because it's like taking back homework. You know, I love to work with directors and artists, you know, who really stir the creative side of you. You're like, can we do this, ma? Can we do that, ma? So I will go back, I will read up on it. So we
I
were
think
talking
one of my favorite shoots where I loved your work was the fairy tale themed
wow,
shoot, the
yes,
dark
that
and the
was my
light.
favorite shoot.
I would have never thought to wear that white. Who is it by Swapnil? Yes.
Swapnil. Yeah, that was the Swapnil, who was like, when I spoke to Swapnil, he's like, oh my God, she's my muse. I've been wanting to style her for so many years.
Oh my
Please
God,
take
what a
it.
beautiful piece that
What a
was.
beautiful piece that
It felt
was.
like it
And
had walked right out of a graphic novel. Like,
absolutely.
beautiful.
Yeah, but it was taken to another level with the wig you had.
The wig.
What?
Yeah, I think it wouldn't have worked
Absolutely.
without the wig.
It would
I
not
mean,
have.
you did white goths that day, which was like
Yes.
only because of you.
Exactly. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So Chinna Vaisla, okay. In between this, let's talk about your childhood. You know, what's been the most dramatic thing you have done? Now, I'm trying to act like, oh, எனக்கு தெரியாது, but I know.
I'll tell you the most dramatic thing Akshara has done first.
Okay, done.
I walked into my parents' bathroom and she was shaving off her eyebrows. She had shaved one whole eyebrow off and she was halfway through the other one. And then Akshara was pretty diffused, said, Akshara, nothing. That was her standard. Like something will be on fire and she'll be like, nothing. So
no, but that's
Akshara
the indicative thing.
The real, you know, gutsy style person in the house.
Absolutely, shaving an eyebrow,
cutting her hair and dyeing it purple. My sister is the one. I used to, when I was in college, I remember I told you, when I was about 17, 18, I have, so my hair is naturally wavy and it was like down to my bum, like really wavy hair. Jet black with green or pink, depending. And demon lenses, which were like, have you seen? Like all black, fully possessed demon lenses. And I used to take Sepultura t-shirts, which is like this band, and chop them up and stitch them over long dresses. And I used to roam around Bandra like this, okay? So
really not normal. Well, that's the you know, those bands were like really inspiring to
needless
me, right?
to say, nobody had a crush on me. Nobody asked me out because
I know. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but now it's like changed, and look how. But you're still the same. You haven't changed.
I'm an actor. You know, the acting brought the glam in. Otherwise, it would have never happened.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have never happened. The tomboy you were. Yeah, absolutely.
No,
yeah. So
I think cinema taught me the love for feminine silhouettes.
Yeah, but you learned stunt even before cinema, right? 3, 4 years, 5 years, Lala. And you used it stunt, Amma. And how you used that stunt?
Ma, stunt badila besade ma.
இல்ல இப்ப அந்த ஸ்டண்ட் எல்லாம் பண்ண மாட்டோம். Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was very bad. What Amrita's talking about is, I would watch Papa and Papa would teach me. This is my father's fault only. if you roll out of a moving car, this is how you should do it. You should take the impact on this part of your shoulder. If I attack you from here, you have to defend like, okay, Papa, okay. So one day, my parents were out of town shooting, and we were staying with my dad's friend and his kids, and I didn't want to go to school. So whatever he taught me, I opened the door and I rolled out of the moving car.
Can you guys believe this? How old were you then? How old were you?
I was 8 or 9.
So you want to blame it on me?
I was ready for Treadstone that time itself.
Oh yes, see? Oh yes, I'm ready. Yeah, fearless. So yeah, coming back to the inspiration, 90s has been your very inspiring
Biggest.
period.
Well, because I'm a 90s baby, so when I was growing up, the 90s were just...
But you were a 90s baby, Shruts. That's what I'm saying. See, all this is like deep down inside you. If not,
by the time it was 1990, I was 5.
Yeah.
So my teenage years and all
still...
were in the 90s. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah. Yes, completely. Yeah. And that was when
I loved, like, even though for me, my ideal fashion icon in terms of silhouettes would be goth Madhuri Dixit.
Goth Madhuri Dixit. Yeah, because you put up a story,
you know,
today
like the
also.
Neckline and the big sleeves and the V and like, you know, the dak karne laga and the weight
exactly.
of her body and her hair.
So a Madonna cross Madhuri.
Madonna Madhuri. But Madonna from Jean-Paul Gaultier, Truth or Dare.
Jean-Paul Gaultier. Oh my God. Yeah, that was a statement piece. Yeah, we'll put up all these pieces we are talking about in the story so that you will understand what Shruti is going to say. Yeah. Also, Versace. I mean, your love for metallics.
Yes.
I mean, must have come because we are 90s.
My love for heavy metal itself and like the rock star look. I always loved it, leather but then the thing is,
latex, leather, which means YSL must have been a very big.
I love glam rock as well. Like that's YSL, latex, love Bama, love. Because for me, my influences come from even like the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's jackets.
And then oh my God,
latex, and then like even Kiss. And because Kiss were just all about the visual, which I
love.
All
about it.
Then like Cradle of Filth and death metal is like a big fashion inspiration. But I wouldn't take it literally. Just elements.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You know, see, that's the lenience God gives you, right? There's so much of mix and match. There's so much of play around. You know, you kind of play around with it. And you still have so many versatile pieces in your wardrobe.
Yes. Today we realize.
That you can absolutely, you know, even for the rock and roll wedding, we were thinking about your latex pants. And then, I mean, can you believe it? Bermudas in latex are doing a big comeback in 2020. So I was like,
crazy. I mean, you've seen my leather shorts.
Absolutely.
Like beach shorts that they made of leather. And I was talking to somebody else. I was talking to my friend Nam. You saw the chat. I love 90s cycling shorts and like neon trainers, like sneakers that are mental and big and like, you know.
Shruti, you still use those cycling shorts. I think you used it for one shot in the bazaar. Yeah, you still use it.
Yes, inside. Yeah.
And
I wear them all the time in Chennai as well because it's so hot.
Exactly. And I think the 90s was a period where it was so adaptive. You know, you can adapt it in so many ways. Well, what about the socks and the sandal which you did for Harper's Bazaar?
Yeah, so here's the thing. I love socks with high heels.
Yes.
I hate socks with floaters and like flats.
No. Like chunks. And that was so much of a 90s. It was on Chanel. I mean, it was on the red carpet.
Yes.
Because when they did pearls and black, that's what models wore. In fact,
you know, actually,
if I remember right,
5 years ago, pearls were like a big thing for me.
Shoot.
Also, I was told, you know me, it's much better now, but I used to have a very bad temper. So I was told to wear that pearl on my finger. So then what happened is, with all of my other cool dark black leather things, there's one like, you know, pearl over here. So I was like, so that's when I actually by default got into like pearls completely as well.
Wow.
And it went for the whole look. Yeah.
So Yeah. So you kind of incorporate everything into your looks, no? I mean, even today.
Yes.
So that is that other beautiful period. And then any specific look you like from the 90s? I mean, any specific designer?
I'll
I
tell
think
you,
you like a
I
wedding
love
gown by
one
Versace.
woman. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Versace. No, it
Yeah.
was the Moschino wedding gown. When I sent it to you saying, this would be my wedding gown.
No, not
It's
your wedding gown. Oh my God. People are going to go crazy if I'm going to show them that wedding gown, but I am going to show
No,
them.
first of all,
But
let's
before,
clarify. These
uh,
are imaginary weddings.
yes, yes, exactly. Imaginary, please, yes. Because the
Imaginary
way
weddings. You
people pick
know,
up stuff from interviews, yes.
yeah, exactly, from interviews. The reason I love collecting wedding gowns, and I'll be like, look, here's my dark gray diamond wedding ring. And I do this to Amrita all the time. It's because I never really think it's going to happen. So I make like a mini collection.
Exactly. It's a mini collection, and it's going to be like a shocker if her dad sees that, and he's going to throw me out of the job first.
Ma, it'll be
Or
a
even
shocker
me.
to Appa if I actually go and say, Appa, I'm getting married. That will be a shocker. He'll be like,
Oh, Appadiyya. So, Appa now saved. So, you're already, I have a buffer in you. Amazing. No, because the kind of pictures Shruti sends, so I will have to look, I will read again. Um, Come again? Okay. Oh, yes, it really reads wedding in the actual sense because there's accessories. Can we show them your wedding gown?
is it the Moschino one? Yes.
Yeah, it's the Moschino one. Your latest love of a wedding gown is right here.
And again, to
Yeah.
clarify, this is for my imaginary wedding.
Yeah, this is her imaginary wedding. I would never let her wear.
This is
But
my
I am
imaginary
clarifying this.
wedding
I'm
to
not going to
Edward
let you wear
Scissorhands.
this gown at all for your wedding. Please, can we not do that? Okay, I had made this on how beautifully she draws inspiration from the 90s. That was a
Oh my God,
92
yeah.
Versace
So that
on the
was the
wrap.
Versace look, which we
Yeah.
covered up, but we kind of embellished in a similar
So
way for
beautifully.
Srimanthadu, the Telugu film.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's so beautifully done. And you had one more song, sorry, in the song, one more look, which was my favorite.
Two more looks. One was like very Japanese inspired goth,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
like baby goth. And the other one was pure Madonna 90s.
Yes.
And I love
Absolutely.
sneaking these references into commercial movies.
Yes.
Where it's just,
No, but it was so beautiful. So when I found a piece with the same posture, I'm like, now look at this girl. No, that inspiration goes deep into you. And now for the imaginary gown, one of the many shots she sends. Please
it's
look at it.
beautiful. It's so beautiful. Except
Please.
like I told you, I would have a
I
big
can't show
veil
this
in the
with
back.
a straight
like a
face,
cape.
so I'm going to hide my face behind this. Okay?
Love it. It's so beautiful.
Really?
Yes, yes.
It is beautiful, but not even for an imaginary wedding. Yeah. No, I would love to do it. Why not? Let's do a duet out of it. Let's do a duet song. Well, let's
Come
scare
on.
some people out on the set.
Panla.
Panla.
Within
Duet song la panla. Yeah, seri. Perfect. Yeah, done. So, okay. So that was like the 90s fashion. Now we'll come back to your collections. You own a lot of pieces you connect with, as we said. So you have Alexander McQueen.
Yes.
Yeah, and you have some statement pieces. When you buy pieces, I really don't know what you think about it because I don't think you take a lot of time
I don't
shopping.
have a lot
I've
of
come
branded
shopping with
stuff.
you.
Yeah, I don't have branded stuff that much.
Exactly.
It has
No,
to
but
look,
what
yeah.
goes around in your mind? I mean, how do you fix your mind to buy a certain thing? I mean, how do you like set up a look? Because whatever you have in your wardrobe, they are staples which we can use. This morning we were looking at one was the Alexander McQueen
Boots.
dress. The other one was so all these
Alexander
pieces.
Wang dress.
Alexander Wang, exactly. So when you look at it, you're just like, okay, this is a solid piece which I'm going to mix with
See,
anything.
I'll tell you what it is, Amrita. I have an aesthetic that is set in my head.
Yeah.
And that, because it's quite set, the spectrum is quite large.
Yeah.
In which it can encompass 90s comic book Teenage Mutant Ninjas inspired neon. Powerpuff Girls, but it can also be Wicca. It can also be Indian goth or
Yes.
Indian. I love making Indian, because Indian mythology is goth, really.
Absolutely.
And you look
Yeah.
at Kali, and you look at Durga, and you look at that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. You look at Kathakali face paint.
Mm-hmm.
It's a vibe. It's an energy. That
Right.
again falls into the same bracket.
Right.
Even if I'm doing florals, it will be either 70s, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin inspired prints,
Yes.
or it will be gothic Victorian rose.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in the same family, but
Exactly.
because I'm
Yes.
quite clear about my inspirations, and I really just collect so many pictures and references, like my
Yeah.
phone, my Insta
Yeah.
stuff, my everything. It's just I like
Exactly.
this, and I have little folders for everything.
So much clarity you have, Ma. See,
Yeah.
that's why I asked you this question, so everybody understands how she's able to do this every single time, because you're so clear on this is what you want, and your variations are also bang on. I mean, you're like, okay, let me do this. This is what I've done
But
now.
I'm really
So
glad
let
to
me.
have a stylist like you, Amrita, because in a film,
Oh,
I don't get to say, I shouldn't get to say
yes. Yes.
what the character wears. It's not my job.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
just to say it's kind of tight here or something, But
Yeah.
other than that, we wear what that person would wear. In between, what happened to me in movies is this whole thing of Shruti is like not soft enough, Shruti is not filmy enough, Shruti is not this enough, that enough. I turned into like a pastel pearl wearing shadow of my former self.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
I was like, who is this? And
Right.
I was rocking it, but like not really. So I think when I was coming close to my 10 years, I made a very firm choice that as a character, as that person, I will do what needs to be done 100%. To promote the film, even I will have to be in a scope of vibe. I
Yeah.
understand, but off camera, off film, off character, Shruti will have her own aesthetic. Is a commitment I've made to myself, because it
That's
makes me feel
amazing.
good.
That's amazing. So every time we do a red carpet also, you make sure that aesthetic is intact. I mean,
And
we do
gowns, we've done saris, we've done.
exactly.
I love that blue sheath thing that you got me.
So
Who
beautiful.
was it?
We were looking
Rims
oh
and
yes,
Dadu?
rims
Yeah.
and Dadu. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I love that because it was very futuristic. It was
Yeah.
like
True. Absolutely.
it was like rock and roll and Gattaca, the movie mixed together.
In a
Really, it was
sari, exactly.
beautiful.
And
In a
how you
sari.
rocked it. In a
I
sari,
loved
yes.
it. No, I loved it. It was great. It was
Yeah.
really
And
great.
how you adapt to it. So Shruti is somebody, so when she sees an outfit, her hair and makeup artist, in fact, the stylists also have very less to do in terms of carry out what she wants exactly. You have that clarity, you have that entirety in vision, right? So you're like, okay, this is what is going to be my hair, this is what is going to be my makeup. No, do this. And guys, she knows everything about makeup, maybe what all the top makeup artists in the country know, but that's because of her love, because I've done makeup shopping with her, and I am like amazed, if I'm dressed to a certain level. Well, these days, ever since I've known Shruti,
These
after I
days,
get
you
ready,
don't bother. You colored your hair because of me. Because I was like, I can't look at you on FaceTime anymore.
exactly. Like that's Shruti Haasan for you. So I am like, so my face. So I send her a picture, and I'm like, does this look okay? So you know where it comes from. So we spoke about futuristic, and then this is one thing which I loved, which you sent me
I love
recently.
it. I don't know
How
where
beautiful.
I would wear it.
Yes.
It's like Victorian future.
Exactly. I was just gonna say it's Victorian future. It's so beautiful. It's got
Yes.
everything in it. And okay, so then now talking about, well, we have every designer. I mean, they have their roots. They draw from somewhere. So you have a bunch of Japanese designers, a bunch of American designers, a bunch of British designers. But what would be your pick? I mean, your pick of designers and why?
I'm not into names as much.
Yeah,
I like Iris Van
but then,
Herpen for their,
but then you like the aesthetics of a few people here and there. Well, Shruti also is like, she's
I
so much
always
into
loved Versace. Always.
Versace. right?
Loved. I've always
Alexander
loved
McQueen, because you
YSL.
connect so
Alexander
much.
McQueen is a staple. Bama is a staple.
Mama,
Um,
staple.
YSL I like in pieces, you know.
Yeah.
I like sometimes Givenchy will have such a strangely goth vibe unexpectedly.
Exactly.
Moschino I like. Um,
Moschino. And you've told me you love the Powerpuff collection,
I
right?
love, I think it's just because I love the Powerpuff Girls so much. Like,
Yes?
I'm obsessed with the
Are you
Powerpuff
serious?
Girls.
You did like the Powerpuff Girls when you were young?
I loved Mojo Jojo, the evil monkey was like
Yeah.
my favorite. Loved
What
Mojo
else were your
Jojo.
childhood favorites? Like,
Do you know what? My childhood favorite fashion icon. Like when I looked at her, and I think I always say this, and people are like, but it's like, it's a cartoon called Gem and the Holograms, spelled with a J.
what?
And it's actually before my time, from the 80s. It's about this
Yes.
girl called Erica Benton, who's actually really, really rich and a millionaire and whatever. And her father leaves her a fortune and a machine called Synergy, which can create holograms. And she creates
Okay.
a whole hologram wardrobe where she's like a pop rock star. And
Wow.
she has these earrings that are star. And I've even ordered them there in London. It's so bad. I ordered Gem and the Holograms earrings like before the lockdown. So it was like, man. But she was like my style inspiration because for me, any woman who looked amazingly sure of what she was doing was an inspiration.
Yeah.
I loved Shilpa Shetty and Chura Ke Dil Mera. Like when I was
Oh my
young,
God.
I was
Exactly.
like, oh my God, she's amazing. You know, it's just all these women
Right.
who were just, then Madonna and Frozen on the floor with all her
Oh
witch
my
vibes
God.
was like my soul, like totally my soul, that witch Madonna.
Mm-hmm.
And Janet Jackson in Rhythm Nation
Wow.
was like a huge inspiration. I loved TLC. Lisa Left Eye Lopez had this whole anime latex thing. I loved it. I absolutely
Yes.
loved Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson in the Scream video. That's my aesthetic. So I
Oh my
looked at
God.
all of this and I was like, yes. And
Yeah.
also this 90s grunge,
Yes.
you know, the satin dresses. I'm so happy they made a
Yeah, the
comeback.
grunge. Yeah, but the 90s grunge, I'm saying you're able to adapt it so beautifully even
You
today. I
can
mean, it
keep
doesn't look
using and reusing. I don't
absolutely.
care if people think, they always say rock and roll is dead. I'm like, no, it just has a
No,
different
no.
face and it's one element in one vibe somewhere. Yeah.
Exactly. So the way you put things together, see, it's
Yes.
very fluid. There's so
Yes.
much fluidity in it, which people don't realize, which is why I wanted to talk so much about this, so they understand that there's so much you can do with it. It's not
And
just
also we
about,
have to be careful, which we've discussed many times.
yes,
Like today I can do like a dark red eye and a thing, but on the red carpet, you have to choose. It's like
yes,
if you're showing arms, don't show legs. If you're showing legs, don't show arms. Like you have to choose and balance it. You
absolutely.
don't want to be dark goth lip, dark eyes,
Yeah.
dark nails, like you know.
But red carpet, you nailed it so much, you know. I love, okay, we're going to start from the metallic bodice, the corset
Yes, was it
gown
Amit
you
Agarwal?
wore
I know which one you're
from
talking about.
Amit Agarwal. Yeah, exactly. I have a picture of that. Well, how difficult was it getting in and staying in that before I
Staying
show
in.
them what exactly it is?
It was very hard to stay in. I know what. Are you talking about the one I wore to film fair?
Yes,
Yes.
the one you wore to
So
film fair. Yes.
that time it was Filmfare Awards in Bombay and it was in Yashraj studio and I can't tell you how cold the aircon was inside. The air conditioning was freezing. So that
Okay.
whole metallic bodice was cold. I couldn't move because I was like, it was
Yeah, to
so
even put it
uncomfortable
on
but
must have been, yeah,
so worth
exactly.
it.
We will show them what it is. This is what I'm
I
talking about.
loved it. So that
Absolutely.
entire top
Yeah,
was metallic. Yes.
metallic. Wow, look at that.
It was like an armor
Beautiful.
or a breastplate. Like it was
It
beautiful.
was just
And
like
now
an
Tom
armor.
Ford is doing this liquid armor type,
Exactly,
you know,
exactly.
top
And this
pieces
is
which are
something,
beautiful.
yes, I sometimes want to do this because,
I actually felt like a rock and roll Joan of Arc in that because it was so like I am ready for battle.
no,
Yeah.
but red carpet has always been something you have slayed, Shruti. I mean, you know,
No, not
effortlessly.
always. There are some things that have gone really wrong
But I
sometimes.
think it's always, and I also made this to show them how you have worn your vibe every single time and how different it looks.
Every
This
single
is
time, yeah.
every single time. This is
So
all
that
your
skirt is
vibe.
an Alexander McQueen skirt, the one in the middle and the bottom. Then
Okay.
that
Wow.
which I loved. It was very heavy on stage. That
Mm-hmm.
was for a FHM cover, I think. So it's just
Yeah.
different pieces, but they have a. I think it's my responsibility to connect the energies
Yes.
when I wear
Absolutely.
a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Denim on denim also is one more thing you have done
Yes,
as a
I love my
child.
denim on denims. I love matching tops and bottoms. It's like my
But
thing.
how did you think of denim on denim when you were just like what, 8, 10 years old, Shruti?
I like that sense of uniformity. I used to love
Ah.
black and black or denim and black or denim and denim. It had to be, it had to vibe, you know. I had that even as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
In fact,
I'm going to
I
show them
yeah.
one. I have a denim on denim picture
Who's
of
saying
yours
yes?
from now and
Oh
from
my God,
many
from now and
years
then
back.
there with me and my dad.
Yeah, look
And
at
the
that.
black.
Yes, you have a little black in though, but that's again black shirts. It's not anything else. And
Yeah,
look
it's
at
not
how,
anything else.
yeah, so
And
how
there's
old were
Papa
you?
in khaki as usual.
Yeah, Mama is also in khaki as
Yeah, they both
usual.
loved khaki. Akshu's just Akshu.
Yeah, but look at you in your denim and denim. Oh my God. So when I
Yeah, yeah, I
found
was
this,
majorly into denim on denim, black. And my dad had bought me this one G-Shock watch and then a Swatch big watch. So it was
wow.
always like big, chunky,
So
anything on my
he
wrist.
put the little girls also in his chunky watches. I know he loves all the chunky watches. So what was your watch collection like, which Appa had got for you when you were a kid?
So I don't wear watches anymore at all. The last watch
Yeah,
I
I
was
know that.
given
Yes.
was gifted.
Was it
And then I
probably
get my
because of
fossil
what
watches
you?
when I endorse them. But other
Hmm.
than that, like, I like the watches that I'm given because otherwise I don't go and buy watches anymore.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's because you've seen how I keep my jewelry. You've
Absolutely.
seen how it's a mess. It's a big
No,
potluck.
no. Yes. So
So
when I'm going to come to Mumbai to your house, I'm going to take off a day. Okay, I'm going to
it's
say,
not going
bye,
to help,
Shus. I'll see you at night.
my love. There's no point because when I take everything, it's all like back in that big hellhole.
You go like that, right? I know.
Yeah.
I see your suitcase sometimes, and I'm an OCD. So for me, but you're very well organized. I mean, that doesn't
No,
mean
but I
you're
lost all my rings, I told you. So I
yeah.
have
You
this
just told me.
giant collection of rings that I've been collecting for years. Stuff
Yeah.
from
So what is?
Budapest.
Tell them your brand of rings which you get
I
from
love
London.
all the rings that I get from Great Frog in London. Like,
Exactly. So
it's my
that's her brand,
favorite.
guys.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah, they're expensive, but sometimes you can just spend for what you believe in because you literally wear them all the time for
All the
everything.
time. All the time. And they have
And
one which is like an anchor with a heart. I love that. There's also one designer on
yes, I'm going to
Instagram
talk about
called
your Instagram designers. Yes,
Black Rail Atelier, which it's like foiled and like crumpled metal with
exactly.
dark
There are some
stones.
Instagram brands, right? Like
Yes.
Anuchara, and
Anutara
then
is like my favorite with leather
favorite brand.
jewelry.
Yeah.
Like
So we'll
love.
share all this with them
Yeah,
later so they
Fleet
can just
Ilya
go and look
again,
at it.
beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah. And then Tom Rubel, which you just started following.
Yes,
You
love.
sent me this yesterday, and then
I
the
was like,
black
how did I
braille, the
not follow
jewelry.
Tom Reb? Yeah, love,
Yeah.
love, love the look, love the silhouette. Again, when I shop in London, which is where I love shopping, you know, I'll go to a Selfridges, but I won't spend time on that first high-end designer store
Yes.
section. You know, like where the McQueens are and the this and that. I'll always go to the top floor where the boutique ones are and like the
Exactly.
individual one of a
Yeah,
Palm
you have
Angels and
independent design.
Off-White
Yeah,
are and
right.
Marge and like all of those, and like Zimmerman is up there. It's that vibe, you know, B and Ash, and like I
Absolutely.
like mixing pieces.
Yeah. And you're also very brilliant at it because I know you've been inspired by the Liz Hurley, the safety pin dress. kind of try
Love.
to do it, right? Yeah, I'll put up a picture later because right now it's like, it's
I'm just
beautiful.
obsessed with that safety pin dress.
Oh
And
my
also,
God, what
that's
was it?
Versace again. And Gianni Versace made a leather pinned up kind of dress for his sister Donatella to kind of
Donatella for
showcase
the wedding.
her
Oh
and
my
his
God.
clothes. Oh, such a
Oh
moment.
my God, exactly.
Yes.
And then I think around the same time, JLo wore Versace, the green one, the iconic green one. Oh my God.
Yes. And she did it again.
She did it again in
But
her
I'll tell you,
own
my
way in her
favorite
50s.
JLo is from a movie called The Cell, which is where she's all
Okay.
dark with
Mhm.
like her dark lips and she has a huge, high Japanese samurai ponytail, kabuki type. And I was like, wow, JLo looks so pretty.
Oh my God. Yeah, anything with your vibe you really like, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. And yeah, I relate to
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. No, and you do it also. That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to put up the safety pin dress of Liz Hurley, Shruti's
Yes.
talking about. And I'm going to put up her version also. You come very close to it. See, that's what I'm saying. It's very easy to work. I mean, as opposed to what? Well, when I started working with you, I
Tell, tell,
was I was
tell,
so
tell.
I was so happy because I'm like, oh my God, is she so easy? Because I mean, you just need to understand. இது பிடிச்சதுன்னா மா இது சூப்பர்மா அவ்வளவுதான். No Shruts, I have something. இல்லம்மா வேண்டாம்மா இதுதான்.
I think
And
my
then
personality in work and in life is I'm quite straightforward and I don't
very
have time for like, actually I don't, but no, like, வேலை
exactly.
பண்ணணும்,
Come on, come
வாழ்க்கையில
on. இல்ல
முடிச்சுட்டு
இல்ல.
போகணும்,
Yeah. So
பேசிட்டே
what Shruti does
பொலைட்டா.
next? Correct. She's like, சரி வா வா ட்ரையல் பண்ணலாம். ட்ரையலா இப்போ சும்மா ஒன்னு காமிக்க தான் கொண்டு வந்தேன். Let's get over with it. We are done. So you can fix the accessories and we are done with the look. I mean, we do it like that.
But
Nothing
Amrita,
trick.
it's not easy to work with me. It's easy for me to work with you.
Oh,
Really.
I love you
I
so
don't think
much,
it's because I'm like,
princess.
for a movie, like I said, I'll do whatever's required.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I've
yeah.
never, like, very few. There's you. I think the stylist I'm working with in Bombay now, I'm comfortable with her, but that's like minimal. Mostly, I'm like, you're not getting it. And it's
Can I do
just
this?
so sad. You know, it makes me like sad. It
I
doesn't
know.
make me,
I
I'm
know.
like, we could have so much fun. Why aren't you getting it?
Exactly. No, but
Yeah.
but coming up with the overall look. So the film fair we did this year, where we did, you said,
Where you made
let's
me
do
look
a,
like
kind of princess
princess.
vibe.
Because you keep
Princess,
calling me
exactly, because
princess.
I call her, yes, I call her princess. So I wanted her, and then we had a beautiful diamond necklace. And then Shruts came up with his. I was in KL then, so my assistant was there with you because I thought we set up everything.
Yeah.
And she was like, you know what, ma? எல்லாம் set. நீ அந்த மாதிரி இன்னொன்னு அனுப்பு. The choker, the necklace. I'll use it as a hairband. And I'm like, how much time do you have? And then thanks to my jeweler, he was like, on tour.
Yeah, your
I mean, and
jewelers
it's
were like
diamonds.
amazing.
Yeah, it's diamonds.
But I was
Chalani.
very nervous. You know, I don't wear real jewelry. I wear real silver. But I know I don't have diamonds. I don't do
But that was your
diamonds.
Princess Day. You had to wear diamonds.
I wear diamonds
You wear the
only
true blue
since you've
princess.
made me wear diamonds. And then I'm like, why don't I wear diamonds? They feel really good.
Yeah, and then you put it as a hairband, and that was, I mean, when I say princess, that's what comes to me. Not because I did
Of
it,
course.
because I never get to see you in a pastel. So that was one pastel, one princess, because I know how much. I mean, you said no, ma, this is too much. So it's like you you're so clear. It's so easy to work with you.
I
That is
also
what I
go
want to
through
say.
moods, as you know. So, in
Yeah,
some moods with fashion, it might be perfect, but I'll just be like, no, Amrita, I'm not like, I don't want to
yeah,
be
yeah.
this, you know?
Yeah, so it's same. Like, Appa, me, I find so much similarity. For him also, it's like, I mean, if he gets his favorite piece, he's like, I am done. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, but he also sometimes experiments.
But
You
I
know,
have to ask you,
like
how does it feel to style father and daughter?
it feels amazing. What a high it is.
No, but are we
Do you
difficult?
need?
Are we the same kind of difficult?
You have to ask me this question and make me answer this. No, no, it's amazing. Actually not.
No, I
No,
think,
but actually it's amazing because I've been like, so after I started styling Appa, the only one thing I kept asking is, I want to meet Shruti. Like, yeah, you can meet her. And then I think it reached a point where like, are you working with me? Yes, no. Seems like, okay. No, because I used to ask him pretty often, எப்போ பார்க்கலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. And I think the first time we met, we just connected.
oh my God, we have met before under different circumstances.
Yes.
But like,
exactly. We'd like to, yeah.
moving on. So,
Moving on. Exactly.
wonderful memories, of course, but under
Yeah.
different circumstances.
Circumstances,
That
which
was another
neither of
book.
us would like to.
Only வேற படம் அது. அது
அது வேற
விஷயம்,
படம்.
வேற
Exactly.
படம்.
Yeah.
ஆமா.
வேற chapter. Yeah.
வேற-
Move on.
book chapter கூட இல்ல. Separate book. So,
Season
so that
வச்சுக்கலாமா?
was 7-8 years ago.
Yeah, 7-8 years ago. Yes.
8 years more, yeah, around 8-9 years ago, actually, because it was during the time of ஏழாம் அறிவு.
ஏழாம் அறிவு. Exactly. எனக்கு
And then we
இன்னும் ஞாபகம்
reconnected again through Papa, which is amazing. So now
And
we've been
yesterday
working
when you
so-
told me about the Allegra, I was like, we were just meant to be. Because
What is like that?
fish oil, Allegra,
Oh my God,
the first
yeah.
time.
But it
Yeah,
was,
for sure.
I get along. See, you know how it is with me, Amrita. Like, I get along with people overall. I'll be like, hi. I let people in easily. But the ones, if there's a click, it's like a massive click. And then it's
Yes.
just like, it's like, you're my peeps now,
Yes.
And you're one of my
Yes.
peeps.
It's the same with me also. Yeah, அது கொஞ்சம் அன்பு தொல்லை, but we can't do anything. Can't able to.
We can't
We need
able
to
to.
manage
We
with it.
can't able to.
Yeah, we can't able to. We need to. Okay, so I had இப்போ நம்மளை பத்தி நிறைய பேசியிருக்கோம். For you, I've written down a list of questions because rapid fire, very
And
quickly.
the question is not சாப்பிட்டியா? Amrita calls me every day to find out if I've eaten and why I haven't eaten yet, if I've not eaten, and if I've eaten, what I've eaten. And if I'm cooking, what am I going to cook?
I know,
guys.
There are some times where you remember. I mean, I come for your fittings, and then I am getting some food organized, and you're like, throw it, come, don't be a cook, be a designer.
You're obsessed with feeding people, cooking food, eating
Taking
on
care,
time.
Ma.
The only time I've seen you hang up in a hurry is like, I can't talk right now, I have to eat dinner. Okay, sorry.
Exactly. But I
So
still have to do.
ask other questions apart from food. It would make me really happy.
I am going to cancel the food question. Okay. Wake up
you
time
had
today. I don't know how much you know me. Yes. So, but still, after I hang up, I'm going to call you and ask you what you cooked.
Yes.
You don't have an option. So
Yes.
here we go. Wake up time today.
Wake up time.
Wake up
today,
time.
10:30.
First
Today was
thing
an
you
early
did.
one. Huh?
First thing you did.
I always brush my teeth first.
Apro,
Make
first
my bed.
call you made. Maybe I'm just fishing for it.
You were not the first call. I left my first voice note for Lucky this morning.
Ah.
And she was like, I was like, my throat's really weird. And she was like, it's because you just woke up.
Exactly. Most of the times I get to hear that, Kanama, are you okay? Why is your throat like that?
Woke up. Yeah.
Yeah. So she is the one who will say, hey, இப்போதானே எழுந்தேனா என்ன ஆச்சு உனக்கு
You know,
ரொம்ப சரியா இருக்குல்ல
a lot of people I like to be left alone most of the time in the evenings, especially at night. I like to be by myself.
Yeah.
But I have to talk to someone as soon as I wake up. Like, I'm not a bad
I know
morning
that.
person. Like, I love people around me in the morning. How many times in Chennai you've
Exactly.
showed up and I've just gotten out of bed and answered the door, and I'm
Exactly.
always so happy to see people in the morning.
Yes.
It's a very
And I've come and woken you up and you're like, wow, I'm happy. Not like the people who like crib.
I'm great in the morning. Yeah.
Yes. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're great in the morning. And then app you use most, or probably first thing in the morning?
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
There's a
Okay.
minimum of 10 messages every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
கண்டிப்பா இருக்கும்ல. Yeah, but not mine because my good night is with you. So
Correct.
up until
Yes. Till
I close my day with okay, good night, bye.
you and my friend Brian have been the ones who have diligently checked on me through this quarantine, and I'm so thankful for that.
You're my little girl. How will I not check on you? What is this? Yeah. So WhatsApp is your first thing. What's your favorite hashtag? You're not much of a hashtag person, but
I'm not a hashtag person.
yeah, you use it as minimally as
I
possible.
think hashtag Clara is the most famous hashtag.
Clara by herself
Clara,
is the most
come
famous.
here, say hi to
Yeah, can you
Amrita.
call Clara? Yeah, she says a nice hi to me normally, but
No,
she
I
probably
the
might
minute she
not.
sees me in Insta live or interview, she's just like, as
She
Lucky
just shut
says,
off, right?
payment illana, movement illa. She will not come.
Clara. Okay, guys, that's the bottom line for Clara. Payment
Payment movement illa. That's Clara. She will need to be coaxed to come in front of
Exactly.
camera.
We'll try our luck after this. So Clara is the favorite hashtag.
Clara,
So,
come here. No, but dirty look is given and that's it.
oh yeah. But she is the one who's most famous in the quarantine. Ma, not you, not anybody. I think Insta famous Claru, because she's your DP also. Oh, but those were amazing pics which you sent last night. One of them is your DP. How cute! How adorable is that? Oh my God. Okay, so hashtag Insta on the same lines, one Insta account you stalk.
Rakhi Sawant. You know.
No, we're not going to be dealing with this because everything you say here is being. They make headlines about your Instagram. Oh my God. What a princess you are, huh?
And that